Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting and exclusive episode of Rich Chief Reviews. Today I'm happy to be joined by Dukey.
Hello.
Who is my respected friend and teammate of the Pro Club Championship side, Magic in a Can.
Today's episode pays tribute and says a fond farewell to football's shining symbol known as FIFA 10.
When it came to football games, people were always crying out for some genre-defining feature, addition or a graphical update that blows the doors off anything that you've seen before. However, FIFA 10 was devoid of those giant leaps forward, yet still managed to impress in everyone the traditional aspects of the sport.
Let's start with Virtual Pro, which in my opinion should make its way into every EA Sports game in the coming year or two. It starts similarly to the standard Be a Pro modes. You created a player, designed his attributes to fit your playstyle, and sculpted his look to match your own. You can even use the Game Face tool to upload a picture of yourself into the game. It worked better in FIFA 10 than it has ever done in a prior game. No, it wasn't perfect, but it was better than the previous iteration that made its way into Fight Night Round 4.
Yeah, Dukey, but one of the biggest issues with Be a Pro model was building a player up was the tedium that set after several games. Playing as only one player is fun for a time, but eventually I'd like to be able to build my player while also processing a full football team instead of having a group of 70-star rated players playing around one superstar like us and stars like ourselves.
Well, thank you for the compliment.
Right, you're welcome.
Manager mode is still a big part of the FIFA package, and it didn't disappoint.
I mean, while I'm not a fan of walls of statistics that was constantly presented in the menu screens, depth was what was tracked on the field was undoubtedly impressive. You can transfers, scout players, upgrade your team staff with money earned from the ticket sales, which you have control of. And you were able to meet the expectations of clubs controlling board in order to keep your job. There were even quips from the duo of commentators about you being a new manager and what you'll be able to do to be successful.
Speaking of commentary, Andy Gray and Clive Tilsley did a typically wonderful job of following the action, providing insight and adding to the excitement of the action. Every so often they'd be just plain wrong about an observation, and it was extremely annoying when they made these very obvious mistakes. But the issues were few and far between. Gray delivered his usual sour attitude when refs made improper calls or players played poorly on the pitch.
Yeah, but he's still a blue-nosed Evertonian scumbag.
Okay, moving along. If you're new to the concept of the Ultimate Team mode, then imagine the FIFA Manager mode as being a sort of hybrid of FIFA, Speed Chess and Top Trumps. Players started the game with a randomly selected set of playing cards, which included players, a stadium, and handy items such as player contracts, or training cards, or staff cards. They then selected a squad and a formation and began to build their teams. As Miller found out after spending a scary amount of money on his Ultimate Team, he still finds it hard to fight his addiction.
Trade, super informed players, 4-4-2 cards!
It's okay, Miller, it's okay! I think we can both agree that if you played online or off, FIFA 10 was a wonderful football experience.
Apart from when you made sure you celebrated the long list and made me watch your replays 3 fucking times.
Yeah, those were the good old days. But we owe this game so much more than that, as it was from this that we formed Magic in a Can Football Club, and hopefully that will carry on going for years.
Well, the only question is where EA can take this series next. I mean, improving on this is going to be one hell of a task. But with FIFA 11's new features and gameplay, with only 4 days to go, we are waiting with renewed optimism. My name's Milo, as I say, and I'd like to thank Dukey for his in-depth analysis, as always. And most importantly, thank you all for watching, and from everyone at Rich Chief Productions, we will see you all very soon. Take care.
Bye.